I could not love this comment more. I could not love Corey more. I love Corey. But what an awesome question. So I've really been thinking about that a lot lately too. Now, after I had bariatric surgery, I've shared a lot on this platform that I had the transfer addiction to opiates. I became addicted to the pain medication that was given to me after the bariatric surgery, but went down the tumultuous path of addiction, and I always attributed it to the fact that I didn't have food as my coping mechanism anymore to deal with a lifetime of trauma, a lot of it brought on by the disease of obesity that was being treated with bariatric surgery to an extent. So it's like, what came first? That's what I always ask myself. And with GLP-1 medications, my thought processes have become more healed. But there are such things still as transfer addictions. Are these behavioral addictions? Are they behavioral transfer addictions? Or are they chemical, for lack of better words? I struggle to wrap my head around that. Like Corey said, if we haven't emotionally figured out life without addiction to food. And addiction, she says cautiously. And I totally agree with that, because what I'm wondering is, for those of us who don't have the food anymore, are we leaning on other things, if that's the case, to fill that emotional void? Or are we chemically so dependent on food, chemically, again, I use loosely because I'm not sure the word to use, that we seek other things? Or is it all in the same? So I think this is really interesting. And the fact that they are studying GLP-1 medications for the treatment of addiction, but there are people talking about how they developed other behavioral addictions. And is scent addiction a chemical addiction or a behavioral addiction? Like, I just don't know. But I think this is an awesome conversation to be had. I will say, as an addict in recovery, my impulsivity since starting these GLP-1 medications has been like night and day. I am not living an obsession over anything anymore. But there are certain things I've liked, and we can go even further. Like, I got into skincare and wearing makeup and stuff after I started GLP-1 medications, but I think my self-esteem is what drove that. So is it an addiction, or is it a building upon our self-esteem, just like fragrances? I don't know, but I really think this is an extremely cool conversation to be had, and I'm interested to see what everybody else thinks and more research done down the line.